back to another episode of Try New Things, where today is going to be, for me, an exciting little video. So what we're going to try and achieve today is going to be our biggest Christmas decoration build to date. You're going to want to stay tuned to see how that turns out. So I'm not going to take any credit whatsoever for this idea. So my wife sent me this picture right here. She probably found it on Facebook or Pinterest. Congrats to the person who came up with the idea of making Christmas trees out of old wooden doors. So for the last couple weeks, we've been looking on Facebook Marketplace for some old wooden doors to come up, and it turns out a friend of mine, John, thank you John, was posting some doors from a renovation he was doing on a house, and he was kind enough to sell them to me. So we're going to put those to work today. Let me show you the doors we picked up. So basically, they're just three ordinary old wooden doors, dirty, painted white. I actually just got done cleaning that front one, and you can't even tell unless you had seen it before how dirty it was. But I gotta clean the other two doors, and then we'll get them ready for paint, and then we'll show you how we make Christmas trees out of old wooden doors. So I'm starting here on the biggest and worst shaped door that we have. A lot of spots where the original paint had not adhered to the original door, so I'm doing my best to scrape that up. Then we're going to come back and reprime it and then paint it with a color after that. But I don't want the new paint just to peel because I didn't take the extra step and take the flaking paint off. So that's what we're working on now. I'll check back in once we got a coat of primer on there. So here we go, here's the three doors. Still waiting for this one to dry. And over there's the last one camouflaged against the garage door. But now it's time to pick some colors and make some of these ones pop. Alright, quick update. Here's a couple of those doors. Now I know it looks like I did a terrible job painting them, and I did. But I also didn't paint the whole door. And the reason for that should be self-evident here in a little bit, but it's 36 degrees in the barn this morning, and so they're currently baking under the heat of my radiant propane heater. Hopefully they'll be dry in time for the next step. So there we have it. 3 brand new Christmas trees made out of old wooden doors. And what I did is I used old barn boards and put a 2.5-inch strip down each side of each one of these trees. Now my wife wanted them to be different heights, so that's why they are different heights. And yes, the green door is the green tree is upside down as far as the door perspective, but I just wanted to make them look a little bit different. But that was a lot of fun. I didn't think I would get it done this weekend, but we managed to pull it off even with the cold weather. And so that's going to do it for another episode of Try New Things. What did you think of the Christmas tree project? Is it something you would like to tackle? It wasn't all that bad. Did have to use a sacrificial strip to run my saw along, just with the undulations of the panels of the door. Wanted to have a nice clean cut. So hopefully you picked up that little bit of a detail. If you got any questions or comments, as always, I welcome them in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like. Do me a big favor if you haven't already. Hit subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.